Alright guys, what's up? Let me just go ahead and adjust my camera a little bit. That's much better. Alrighty. Let me lock my... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm going to make a quick video because the last video that I made of this particular piece of hardware is extremely outdated, and my voice was higher and I sounded like I was 12, and yeah, I don't sound like that anymore. So, we are going to make a video about one of my oldest pieces of technology that I have. Well, that I've had, you know. I've had, of course, I have technology way older than this, but this is one of the oldest pieces of technology that I've gotten new. How about we say that? This is my Nintendo DSi. There's something special about this one. This isn't just any run-of-the-mill Nintendo DSi. Okay, so my mom works at a semiconductor company here in Silicon Valley, and they make semiconductors for all sorts of products, from iPods to PS3s to, you know, DSs and, you know, a lot of different things. And so if you own an iPod or a PS3 or an iPhone or whatever, it probably has one of Intersil's sensors in it. That's what the company is named after, or what it's named. So, yeah. So, they got this. My mom brought this home to me back in November of 2008. I didn't get it until December because it was a birthday present, but she did get it on launch day, which was like November 1st, 2008, I think. Somewhere around there. And because their semiconductor is in this thing. So they got it. And my mom gave it to me for my birthday, obviously, like I said. So, this DS is one of the very first made. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say after that. It's one of the very first made. That's basically all I have to say. This one came straight from Japan. As you can see, everything is in Japanese. For sale and use in Japan only. Yep. Well, you know. Whatever. This was, a lot of people imported these, by the way, before the DSi came out in America in April, I think, 2009. A lot of people imported these, and it was kind of pointless because these things are region locked, and the language is locked to Japanese, so it was kind of pointless. But as you can see, the box is messed up. This box is very old. Just, I mean, you know, over 5 years. Well, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years, because it was basically 2009 already. And yeah, this is the white one, obviously. And back here, we just have a bunch of characters that I cannot understand. A couple of pictures of the device itself, and yeah. So that's the box. Now, at some point, this thing started messing up where the screens wouldn't receive input. Well, the screen, anyway. So I kind of wrote that on the box, but I kind of tried to cover it up. So it looks like crap, but whatever. So 4 years later, all I have left is the actual DSi and the charger. I don't have the stylus, I don't have the other stylus, I don't have the manuals. The manuals, oh my god, I wish I had those because they were so funny. There's videos on YouTube of it, but there's pictures in the manual that it's just so ironic that they're in there, because Nintendo really thinks people are that stupid. I wish I had them, but I don't. This is all I got. So, yeah, this isn't not the original charger. At one point I lost the charger as well. This thing's been through the ringer. I've given it to my friends. They've borrowed it. I even gave it to one of my friends. And he had it for a while, but that was before I gave it to my other friend, and he stole it from me. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. A long time ago, I thought I lost this thing, but he actually stole it from me. But yeah, then I walked over there with the box, and I matched up the serial numbers, and I'm, hey, fuck you, man, this is mine. Anyway, yeah, the point is, this thing has been through a lot, but still works fine. And it's not in that bad a shape, as you can see. Not bad. You know, I mean, it's got some dings around the top. I wish I could get the light back here. And that just creates more of a shadow. Sorry guys, I wish, here, let me see if I can get a flashlight. Now the thing with my camera is that when you're recording a video on the LCD screen, the video looks a lot brighter than it actually is. So it's kind of annoying, because when you think you're getting enough light, you're really not. So as you can see, it's got a couple dings around the edges there on both sides. You know, it's got a little bit of damage around the edges, but I mean, other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Let me turn off my flashlight here. Whoops. Come on. Okay, there. So, yeah, here. Let me see if I can drop down and zoom in a little bit, because I'm sorry this video is so unprofessional, but, you know, there. We should have a little better lighting now. So here's the actual DSi, like I said. Yeah, on the back, you know, Japanese characters and such. As you can see, 2008 Nintendo copyright date there. So yeah, I think this thing's kind of special to me, because, you know, it's just one of the first, and I'm going to keep this probably forever just because I have a 3DS stylus. My friend gave this to me. So yeah, that's what I use, because I do not have the original white styluses anymore. Styli, sorry. So yeah. Now this thing will play Nintendo DS games, but it won't play like DSiWare. Like the DSiWare is locked to, you know, Japan only. So any DSiWare you download is Japanese, just like the entire operating system. So if we open it up here, I mean, you can see your dual screens, the camera, the front, like the camera in the inside, and then there's one on the outside too. You know, 2 speakers, your indicator lights there, as you can see, power, charge, and Wi-Fi, D-pad, which is different than the DS Lite. It's clicky rather than mushy. Power button, you know, XA, BY buttons. There's, you can see my Canon camera there. Yeah, and start and select buttons there. So, excuse my nail length, okay? People comment about that all the time, and I don't see why. It's not that big of a fucking deal. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, the screens are, well, the bottom screen is pretty scratched up. This thing, like I said, was through a rough time, but if you look at it, like right there, it looks to be in real good condition. So, when you think about it, it wasn't that tortured. Yeah, anyway, you know, shoulder buttons on the outside, wrist strap, DS card slot, charger, you know, SD card, stylus holder, headphone out right there, you know, volume over here. And then I remember when everybody was freaking out because the GBA slot wasn't there, and it's like, you know, if you really want to play GBA games, just get a freaking Game Boy. They're like cheap as hell. You know, that's not a problem anymore. That was in 2009 though. Now, I did have a blue English DSi at one point, which, you know, I sold because I don't know why. But yeah, I guess I just didn't use it like everything else. I didn't use my PSP either. But yeah, we're 8 minutes into this video and we're still talking about this damn thing. I haven't even turned it on yet. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and turn it on. Sorry about the sound being so low. I had to turn it down. As you can see, DSi, everything's in Japanese, as you can see there, which is, whoops, kind of disappointing, but you know, I've been using this thing for 4 years, so it's kind of easy to do. I just took a generic picture of the box just to put up there, because I'm just like that. At one point the shoulder buttons broke too, like they stopped working, but I looked up a fix on YouTube and now they work fine. Well, no they don't. What the oh, there you go. Yeah, see, I mean, they're sort of finicky, and as you can see, there's me and my camera. So, yeah. Anyway, the shoulder buttons are still kind of meh, but they sort of work, I guess. So, yeah. Basic DSi operating system. You got your shoulder buttons there. You can press that to access the camera, which doesn't work on mine. A lot of people seem to have that problem, to be honest. Date and time up there, battery charge, my name, the sound, and then down here's your kind of, I don't know what the hell you call this thing, but yeah, that just says there's no DS game cartridge inserted. Settings, camera, I'll show you all this crap, but let's go into settings first, because in the original video I made of this thing, I didn't really you know, memorize the settings. But okay, so I recently upgraded the firmware to 1.4.5, which is the latest version as of December 2012. So, you know, I'm keeping this thing upgraded. So first of all, we have what's this? Oh yeah, data management. We have our Wi-Fi toggle, our brightness. Here's all the personalization, like your name, your, you know, comment, your birthday, etc., etc. Alarm clock, yeah, alarm. What's this? Oh yeah, the date, or no, the time. This is the date, obviously. If we go forward, we have, I forget what that is. One of these is wireless, I know that. Okay, here's mic test. So you can test the microphone, like, hola! And yeah, it'll light up when she says shiz. Where's the Wi-Fi? Okay, that's screen calibration. There's Wi-Fi, so you can go in here and you can set up Wi-Fi. As you can see, let's go back. And yeah, and then here's system update, and then there's restore, like to completely reset the system. So that's the settings, in case anyone was wondering. Sorry, that was kind of a crappy and fast translation, but you know, there's better ones on YouTube if you want to go and look it up. So as you can see, I already showed you the camera, but you can do a ton of different things. Let me go ahead and open up a picture. So as you can see, let's go ahead and open this up real quick and show you the photo effects. So you can like totally manipulate these photos. You can clear that, and you can, like, you know, mess with it and crap it all up and do whatever you want. I mean, this is nothing new. Everybody should know about this by now who's owned a DSi. So I'm not gonna really go into that. But oh wait, I think I still have a picture of my laptop. Yep, so the last time this thing was reset was June 2011, and that's when I made that video. I basically just wiped the thing and, you know, reset it. But there's a picture of my old Dell Inspiron, so that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna delete that because that's kind of special. Yeah, anyway, that's the camera app. Let's go back. You know, we got sound. Man, this video is way too long, but I don't care. If people want to watch it, great. If you don't, go watch something else. So yeah, you can play sounds and stuff. I'm not gonna play sounds. I'm not gonna play these sounds because they're pretty freaking stupid. But yeah, exactly. That was recording me burping a long time ago. That was June 2011. So that's what it actually sounded like too. It was. I love this. And then you got the little parrot down here that copies whatever you say. Hey parrot. Hey parrot, you're a wigger. Hey parrot, you're a wigger. Funny. Okay, sorry guys, I get interrupted all the time. There's nothing I can really do about it, but yeah, that parrot's pretty funny. I'm gonna go back to the home screen, I guess you could call it. And yeah, and then we got PictoChat, DS download play, I think that is, the DSi shop, which is all Japanese, Flipnote Studio, which is pretty funny to mess around with. As you can see, it's all in Japanese, but you know, you can still do stuff. See? Like that lovely Flipnote. Yeah, I know, right? It took me like 2 days to make that. Like, seriously, you should be proud. I'm obviously kidding. Web browser, which was kind of cool. You can go on the interwebs. As you can see here, we're loading it up. It's based on the Opera web browser, which is cool because Opera is really not resource demanding. Let's go to Google. God dang it. .com. It'll take us to Google in Japanese. So we can go down here, we can go to google.com in English. You can click it. There we go. And there we go. We have google.com in English. There you go. So that's kind of cool. You can browse the web. I always thought that was a good feature. How the frick do I get out of here now? Oh yeah, like that. There we go. And yeah, and then I have Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Four Swords on here. I just downloaded that a long time ago, I guess. I think it was, I don't know if that was free or what, but there you go. Legend of Zelda, Four Swords. I'm not going to show you that simply because it would take too long, and this video is way too long already. So yeah, that is just a basic overview of my white Nintendo DSi that I got back when no one had a DSi, so I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.